Hey guys, are we live? For some reason, YouTube tricked me somehow. I see on my end it says I'm live. Sorry for some technical hiccups here. Okay. Apologies for the tardiness here. It was out of my hands. Yeah, where are we? Okay, make sure that's away. And hey, how's it going? Hi, everybody. I'm trying something slightly more technical for today's broadcast. We'll see how it pans out. How are the audio levels? Hopefully this sounds not, the background music's not too oppressive. Looks like it's okay. What else we got here? I wanted to try that. Okay, that should be good. 1, 2, 3, and mark. I'm doing a technical thing for later editing and mixing. By the way, hello everyone. Hello Lizzie Babs, Gildark, Onega, Blua, Maticus, Just Add Water, Piotr, good to see you. Shopping mall music in the back. Yes, that is what I am aiming for, something inoffensive, unobtrusive, and just okay to hear. Also, I threw together a new little background rather than like that weird stock thing. Also, I mean, listen, I got suspenders. Listen, I am fired up about this week's news. Trust about that. I am very fired up about this week's news because I actually did real journalist stuff, not just, talk about someone who lost their goblin and where's that image? What do you mean Kara's not out yet? I've been getting a lot of that. Well, where is that image? I should have that thing hotkeyed. Man, if people actually saw how insane my my OBS is at this point, it might be sentient. I don't know. Murug won't be able to keep her hands off you with those. I know. That's why I don't wear them around her. It's problematic. So, just letting everyone know what I'm going to try to do this week. As I've been kind of slowly training myself to do, is that I am also trying to, I'm trying to get my cat to meow. I just fed you. Come on, man, you can't do me like this. Hi. Hello? Would you like to be on screen? I won't, I'm not going to pick you up. No. He could feel that I was going to pick him up. He knew I was a liar. Okay. That looks good. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I have the recording going. I have the audio recording going. All right, anyway. So what I'm going to be doing this week is I have a slight variation of the radio news script I'm going to do that I've already done. It's already live. It should be live as of this week. So I'm going to literally run through that script. I'm going to read it, right? And you'll know what section we're on, right? Boom, like that. Like normal. And when I'm done doing my spiel for each one of the 4 sections, then we can take a break. I can stop having to do the performance thing. We can have a little palaver, a little chat about it. That's kind of where I'm at. Is Kara 40 real? I don't know. That just makes me want to find that image again. I was pretty sure I had it, like... New subtitles. Oh, that's you, right? Yep. Whoop. Donation goal, that's fine. Nope, that's weapon skill. That has nothing... has nothing to do with this. I have these? What do these do? Why is that even there? I don't know what you are. Okay, I guess it's just gone. Oh wait, I know how to get it. Hold on. We're not going far. You can't run from me. Do I paste duplicate? Yes. There you go. I should say, now I have that thing ready to go. All right. So, yeah, hopefully you guys understand what I'm doing. I will look at chat when I am done each section. If you kind of want an understanding of just a broad estimation of what I'm going to be talking about and covering, the news scroll in the bottom is functional. You can look at that as you see fit. Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay, and yeah, the other reason I wanted to try doing this week was because some of you might have seen the YouTube video that I made, which was just sort of a condensed edit of the stream that came the day before it. I cannot tell you how many, well, I cut out so many of them. I was getting tendinitis. I'm like, I can't do this. I have a script. Why don't I just read the script? And then it makes editing after way easier. So that's where I'm at. I gave the audio drama a listen, and now I just want... Reg Ran, was I right about that? Honestly, if you don't know what we're talking about, by the way, look up Everlook Broadcasting, the Turtle WoW. They have a YouTube channel. Check out the Mire Beast. It is top notch. Anyway. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. Exactly, Reg Ran. Okay. If I make a mistake here or there, it's fine. This is live. This is live news, but live news takes a lot of pre-production. The only thing I'm missing is like a real teleprompter. There's like a whole thing on how to do it, but you know, live news doesn't have cats, and when they do, they're quiet. The least you could do is be on camera. Did you need water or something? No, you're fine for water. Yeah. See, if I don't hold him, he's okay. But if I carry him on his little cat bed, he's fine. Don't look at me, look at them. This is my little butthead. I'm gonna double check his water. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't mind the fact that I'm wearing jeans. I still wanted to wear the suspenders. Okay. That's done. That's done. Okay, yeah. So I have my script in front of me. It's centered right underneath the camera. Hopefully that looks like I'm doing eye contact. We'll see what happens, though. And... oh, where's the big thing? I am on the right screen, right? It's... there we go. Okay. Gnarly life, a lot's changed. I'll definitely entertain that question later. I wanna at least get through top news. There's gonna be a lot to talk about when we get through top news. I'll get that done, and then we can chat. Tons has changed though. Hello, Adrian. Okay, see this? See this? No, serious orc face. Even though I'm not an orc, I am an orc. I don't look like an orc. Okay. All right. See, you guys get to see how the sausage is made a little bit. You have to do like a little jaw exercise. Get the tongue moving. All right. Hey, Johnny One-Ups. I should be here. I'm ready for the queue. Okay. Welcome to the weekly Turtle WoW News with Vrograg. I'm your news anchor orc, Vrograg Fishslayer, here to bring you all the top server news for the week of February 11, 2025. Today, I'm wearing suspenders because I'm feeling particularly journalisty. Let's get to it. I'm the orc, and here's the news. Turtle WoW has been in a holding pattern since the release of 1.17.2. Class changes are still being ironed out. Much of the community is waiting for Upper Karazhan, as well as other content to be released. So today I want to touch on one of the bigger projects going on in the background of the Turtle project, Turtle 2.0. In my role as a community journalist, I have been given some level of access into the murky backrooms where the Turtle team makes decisions and develops the world we all know and love. As part of my role, I have been lobbying to try and surface some information to the public about Turtle 2.0. And I'm happy to announce that I soon will be able to talk about that progress as I myself catch up with its secret of development. Recently, I was granted... Okay, nope. Okay, did mess up a little. Yep, okay. Recently, I was granted some exclusive time to speak with the founder of Unreal Azeroth, which Turtle 2.0 will be built on, the founder of the project, Cenarius, no relation to the nature god, who graciously took time to speak with me. So I'd like to share with the community the little bits of knowledge that I am allowed to share for the time being. So we've all heard about Turtle 2.0. But where is the project at right now? And how close is it to being released? Well, in my discussions with Cenarius, I was made privy to the most recent weekly changelog that they have internally, while development continues. The Unreal Azeroth team is not willing to release any timelines on the release. However, internally there are progress updates being made to the Turtle team, who are backing the project. I have seen some of these internal videos, documentation, and presentations, but on condition of non-disclosure, I cannot share those. However, I can confirm that active development continues. I've been made privy to the many tools the developers use, as well as I'm just really starting to understand exactly how monumental of an undertaking all this is. And for right now, this might seem like a bit of a non-story, and I completely understand that. But what I'm trying to convey is that the Unreal Azeroth team is starting to open up, which is great, and I'll be able to provide some updates soon. For anyone new or those unaware, Turtle 2.0 is a project which is actually a branch of a larger project known as Unreal Azeroth. As the name would imply, Unreal Azeroth is a large work undertaken by Cenarius and a yet-to-be-disclosed amount of developers who are trying to take vanilla WoW and recreate it in the Unreal 5 engine. The benefits of such an undertaking are well understood, and that it will be just flat out better in many ways. Turtle currently uses a custom private branch of the vMangos client, which itself is a approximate estimation of the original WoW client. This approximation, however, is often the cause of many of the bugs that we all experience and is a limiting factor for the Turtle team in their efforts to add more content. Furthermore, the Unreal Engine is going to allow for Android users to play, better optimization, more robust graphics, more atmospheric lighting, and lighting. Although I suppose the lightning might look better. Anyway, the list goes on. So expect to hear more about Unreal Azeroth and Turtle 2.0 as I'm given more permission to speak about things. It is a very exciting time to watch as this project gets on its feet and becomes a little bit more public. Blech. In other news, the Turtle community says goodbye to the Lunar Festival this week. Make sure to cash out your Lunar tokens before the festival ends, otherwise you'll have a bag buddy for the rest of the year. As all NPCs are set to despawn with the scheduled weekly reset. Hope everyone enjoyed a great Lunar Festival as we all welcome in the Year of the Snake. And finally, the Turtle WoW official Twitter account released a screenshot of some upcoming content. Arachnophobes, you might not want to look at this, but the image dropped just yesterday shows what appears to be a large black spider with bright red markings on its abdomen. If you look really closely, though, you can see what looks to be a human rider, or perhaps a spider with a person in it, which anyone who knows about old school D&D and stuff, that's a creature known as a drider. Anyway, not sure quite sure what to make of this. However, I think a spider mount might be interesting. If you like this kind of stuff, check out the Turtle WoW official social media links where they like to tease little content pieces like this. But yeah, enjoy that. That is all I have for top news this week. Next up, we have Market Watch. Okay, then we cut to commercial break. That's how that works. Oh, I didn't. Oh, where did that one go? Okay. I only had a couple trip ups. How did that go? You guys like that? Burn that mount. Jeez, what's going on? Sonic, how's it going? I like spiders. All right. So, yeah, there was a lot to cover there. I was a little... Okay. So, the journalisty stuff that I was really doing was this. I had a 2-hour conversation with the founder of Unreal Azeroth. I am so out of my depth because I'm not like a gifted coder. I'm trying to understand all the things that are being said to me, and there are multiple layers of secrecy, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. And I'm like, I got to tell the people that I'm learning about this stuff, and that the team over from Unreal Azeroth is like working on getting more information to the public about development. So that to me, I felt it was newsworthy to be like, hey, they're trying to say more. We should try to listen. So that was a big one for me. Thank you, Gnarly Life. There is no lightning in WoW, right? Listen, if you're like me, Haxer, by the way, hi Haxer, and you play an elemental shaman, there's all sorts of lightning. Yeah. When I say I learned a lot, I'm still thinking back to that 2-hour long conversation, and I'm just going over my mind to make sure there's stuff that I can say that, yeah, I will characterize this. I did get to ask Cenarius some ethical questions, which kind of falls outside of journalistic stuff, but a lot of what I'm doing as a community advocate is trying to understand the motivations of the people that do this. And I have to say, Cenarius is a good cookie. Like, he's doing the best that he can to do what he is doing, and he and the X number of other developers are really doing something that a couple years ago everyone thought was impossible. It likely still is kind of impossible, but they're doing it anyway. Thank you, Jose, for your vote of confidence. But anyway, when I go back to edit this up, it'll be a lot easier. There's lightning around the dark portal. Oh, that's true. There is actually lightning around the dark portal. I think they use that particle effect for the shaman's new lightning strike ability. Could be wrong. It could actually be custom. I don't know. Oh, hey, Sonic, if you're watching, still, I'm pretty sure... Did I make you a mod? I think you're a mod. Feel free to get rid of Stereo Pedersen. If you can't, let me know. I'm just curious if you can. That's clearly some kind of a bot. That's on Twitch, by the way. So, yeah, that's what I have for news. Honestly, it was a little bit of a light news day, week. You're probably going to have a lot of stuff coming out for Valentine's Day, which is this weekend, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a partner, do not forget, Valentine's Day is this weekend. Oh, damn, I'm getting the full trivia on all the different types of lightning. I didn't know. Also, what happened with this one? You just, like, crapped out. That's so weird. Okay. Wait, well... Close that one out. Thank you, Sonic. I'm glad to see your mod powers are extant and effective. Okay. Hi, Feronia. But what? Yes, Truxton should be home, and my truck may be out of the shop that day. After that crash I was in because someone ran a red light. Feronia? I hope you're okay. I didn't know you were in an accident. I'm glad you're okay. Hopefully the car troubles get... I'm sorry, that was just out of left field. I must have missed something, but... That's okay. I'm in the news org. I'm not... I can't do it all. We're gonna move to... And that's not really centered. Okay. All right. We're gonna do Market Watch. We'll do a little read through here. Afterwards, there might be questions, comments, and all that stuff, but we'll get to it. If you don't like Market Watch, all right. All right. And make sure I'm clicked up here. Welcome to Market Watch for February 11, 2025. I'm your market analyst, Vrograg Fishlair. All our data is gathered by numbers that are provided by WoWauctions.net, the industry leader in auction house reports. I throw everything together and make various indexes of many market sectors, as well as the S&P 200, an index of the 200 biggest and most influential commodities in the economy. Let's get to the markets. Over on Telebim markets this week, the Alliance S&V lost 4% to 3 gold 85, while the Horde index dropped 5% to 4 gold 85. The Horde markets are continuing a trend of being about a gold ahead of the Alliance market, which lasted for about a month up to now. Whether this is caused by market scarcity or more activity is not quite certain, but it has been a trend that pops up regularly and is something to keep an eye on. Though both markets came down slightly, one market sector having a very different week for either faction was in tailoring. The Alliance Tailoring Index jumped 21% to 97 silver, while the Horde Index for the same items fell by 18%, a much lower valuation of 65 silver. While the Horde did have a small rally, oddly enough, with Mageweave, its market value remained under 5 silver, and its Mooncloth valuation tanked from 15 gold to over 12, so Horde Tailors overall saw a pretty big drop. The Alliance Mooncloth market is mostly responsible for this index jump, going from 12 gold to finish just short of 20, a massive gold jump that likely made some tailors some big gold. This rise in price is due in large part to the scarcity of the cooldown cloth on the Alliance side, where open auctions on it fell below 20 listings. It should be noted that supply is starting to dry up on the Horde side as well, so Tailors of Telebim might be able to cash in if you're holding on to some extra Mooncloth. Over on Nordinar, the historically low valuation of the S&V 200 continues. Closing the week up less than 1% to 7 gold 42, there were these normal expected surge during the weekend, but by the end of the week, it wasn't much of a change. For now, the Nordinar market remains remarkably steady, albeit at a much lower price. And we've been watching this trend for a while. When you look at the much longer range charts, this is still historically low prices. It's been a while since we've actually looked at the fishing markets on Market Watch, and it has been on a downturn ever since mid-July of 2024, where the index was peaking around 21 gold. Since then, it has slowly and steadily come down in value, closing this week at 11 gold even. That's nearly 50% in half a year. Normally, the bellwether commodity for the fishing index is stone scale. Since it's so commonly used in expensive reagents and potions, fortunately, it is also one of the few things MarketWatch has been tracking since as early as mid-2023. In early summer of that year, the slippery eel was selling for around 50 silver, believe it or not, but changes on how stone scale eel schools spawning worked made the price more than double in early October of 2023, which you can see. It continued to climb in value and reached a peak in June 2024 around 1 gold and a half, but since then it has been steadily coming down. Research shows that a confluence of factors have caused this. The fishing being available for the eels in Hyjal made its availability a little bit better. And now, of course, since the economy update with certain elixirs, persisting through death, stone scale oil has also had some diminished demand. Today, it remains a valuable catch, even if the prices on it now haven't been seen since October 2023, but trends do indicate that it is probably going to drop a little bit more, but fishing still remains a pretty profitable venture. And right now is normally when I would wrap up Market Watch. However, we have a special presentation that we'll be touching on in the community bulletin, but for right now, I would like to bring some attention to, I'll call it a play in two acts, rather. Nope, not that one. We're not going to that one yet. Is it? No, I didn't have it up. Oh, I actually made these. I want to show people. It's important. See, this be a mistake, but it's okay. Did I not save you? Where did it go? Oh, that's why, okay. Alright. I'll be cutting all of that. I know what happened. I'm not going to get into the why quite yet. That is for later. Sorry about that. So, this slide is... Yeah, this slide is correct. So, let's talk a little bit about Shellcoin. The reason I'm talking about it is because of a generous donator that we will get to later. To those uninitiated, Shellcoin is a not-so-elaborate pyramid scheme set up by a charismatic Shellcoin founder, Carlos Matos, now based in Booty Bay, which should be noted was because he got kicked out of Orgrimmar and Stormwind for fraud charges. The concept of Shellcoin is simple. If you buy a Shellcoin for the current value, the value of Shellcoin goes up. If you sell a Shellcoin, its value goes down. This makes investment in Shellcoin highly speculative and very dangerous. Furthermore, inside sources, this is true, have claimed that in the past Shellcoin has been involved in RMT transactions, which may or may not have been a precipitating event that led to the price of Shellcoin to no longer be listed on the Turtle WoW webpage. That being said, some people like to play the game of speculation with it, and going forward, I'll mention where the price is and how it's fared over time. Because historical data on Shellcoin has not been archived by MarketWatch or anyone else, I think the Turtle team might have data, but haven't been able to get it. I have very little to go off of, but, and this isn't a joke, this is the only recorded piece of information I have on the price of Shellcoin. This comes all the way back from May of 2023, which is the last time it was covered. Back then, when Northernar was the only server in the Turtle network, the value of Shellcoin was only 8 gold, 40 silver. Since then, it has had wild swings up and down. I'm sure any investor could tell you that. And as of the writing of this script, it is currently valued at 24 gold even on Northernar and 9 gold, 4 silver on Telebim. My personal advice is to not buy them. And if you do, you could potentially turn a profit, but you're more likely gambling and gonna lose. That's all we have for MarketWatch. I hope you found some of the information here useful. Make sure to use wowauctions.net for all of your own market research. Remember to keep an eye on your coin, otherwise someone else will for you. Let's check out the community bulletin now. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. I had a lot prepared, but I forgot how I was doing this story. We're going to get into why I did the Shellcoin thing. Kiss me. Hello. Lots of stuff been going on. Well, we can dive into more Q&A stuff when I wrap up my fourth and final segment. We're going on to Community Bulletin next, but... Oh boy. To the moon. I'm seeing a lot of to the moons. Yeah. Check the spikes in markets with school date Sever starts and kids are on WoW more. That would be true, but Turtle WoW is a very international community, and I don't feel like it's always the case. But that is something that's pretty intuitive. I might want to look at that. You're not wrong, but it's hard to track. Rest in meat to the window, to the... I can't believe I read that out loud. I love that song. Kayleen says, I've made $1 trillion gold off of Shellcoin, and you could too. That is actually not true because
There's like a buffer overflow. You cannot have a certain amount of gold on one account.
Veroni says, I have 1 shell coin and it was given to me back when it was introduced. Yep. That suit is the best market T-Mog available for. Oh, thank you for saying so. Thank you. It's literally just a button-down shirt with suspenders. The suspenders, though? I don't know. When I'm wearing suspenders, like something happens. Shell coin only goes up. It's like Bitcoin. The script you run gives you an option for day and time. So, Jose, the generator of the script that scrapes data from WoW auctions was actually made by someone who's in the Twitch chat, Sonic, a good friend of mine. And he literally wrote up a script for me that records all that stuff, puts in a database. If you're talking about Shellcoin, I don't have that data, and I have asked the corresponding parties, and they said they could give it to me, but they didn't. However, those people are very busy, and I understand when the quirky orc bothering you about market data from years ago isn't your top priority. That will not stop me from bugging them, though. Oh, Haxor's asking, is it an actual database or is it an Excel sheet? You know what? I can show you a little bit under the hood here. I don't think with much problem. Will this dox me? No. Not really. So... oh, I might actually even have the... I think it's... I'd have to double check with Sonic. I think it's just like an open source thing that he generated. But literally, it's just a Python script. It did used to be an Excel sheet, that's true. I was going mad trying to keep the data. I used to track 6 items. It was arcane crystals, mooncloth, cured rugged hide, stone scale eel, Grom's blood, and black lotus. Those ones I have like 2023 data on. Around the turn of the year, I worked with Sonic to make a way to scrape that data and put it into a database. And let me see here. See if I can find the actual database file itself. Alright, I don't know if you guys can quite see this. This is the database file right here. It's 95,000 kilobytes. There's a lot. It had a lot of data. That's what I know. I mean, it's not a lot of data. Wait, it's not. Lives at megabytes? Yeah. It's not. However, Sonic did a really good job of making it compact. Also, the data is scraped from WoW auctions, and I don't want to I don't want to like completely crush his website. He's a really cool dude though. I've talked to him multiple times, and he's even done things to make it updated for like our purposes. But if I open something, well, make sure, I don't know what's going to happen when I do this, but I'm pretty sure if I... what would I open you with to look at you? It's not going to be anything comprehensible. I know that much, because I think I've tried this before. We'll see if visual can... Nope, I might have thought so. Yeah, you can't really see it, but when the data is scraped, it gets like time, price, average, pretty much it has everything that WoW Auctions itself has. Let me see if I can get one here. So let's see here. So if I go here and just do Black Lotus. All right. So the data it will grab is all of this price data. It's put up once every hour. It'll also grab the current listings. So it'll tell me, you know, Sunday, February 9th at 1800, it was 16 gold and there was 199 on the auction house, and that will go in the database. I scanned for a little bit over 200 items. I could expand it. I'm not as interested in doing that because there's like a point where it just kind of seems silly. But if anyone actually knows about market stuff more, would like to give any advice or tips, I'm always open. I find Market Watch to be one of the most fun segments to do just because I've just been storing the data. Okay. So now we will move on to the bulletin. I can get rid of that one. And we can move to... There he is. Okay, we'll run through this, and then we will... then we have changelog, then we can do other things. Oh, what did... I'm just realizing I didn't prepare something. It's okay. Alright, that's all set. That's all set. And make sure I'm up here. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the community-made events and goings-ons for the week of February 11, 2025. I'd like to thank this week's community... let's run that back. Oh, because I messed up the script here. Hold on. And I'll do this to help myself. Now we're going to take a look at the community-made events and goings-on for the last week. I'd like to start this week's community bulletin with a big thank you to a random YouTuber commenter on one of my videos where I spoke about smaller roleplay guilds being disproportionately affected by the apparent price hike in attuning their guilds to a hearth. This is a play in 2 acts. Here's how it went. This person randomly said, I would gladly give you 5,000 gold to donate to RP guilds, and all I would ask is that you cover the price of Shellcoin on Market Watch. And I said, I'm interested in making good on my end if you're good on making, I thought it was just a random person. And then this happened. Vrograg logged on one day, and there'd just be 5,000 gold in my mailbox. So, on that note, and for full transparency, I took the gold and split it. Half went to the Nightsong Sentinels during their donation drive to get some smaller guilds their Tabard Hearth Charter, and the other half went to the Gurubashi Empire towards their drive for the same thing. I wanted the gold to be split evenly between the Alliance-centric roleplay and Horde-centric roleplay, respectively, just out of a gesture of neutrality. The gift also included 10 shell coins, each of which is currently valued at 24 gold. I'll be looking in the future about a way to donate these coins, perhaps to other drives as well. I also happened, in related news, to attend the donation drive in character with the Nightsong Sentinels. Here you can see Vrograg resplendent in a... can't remember the name of it. It's some kind of fancy Asian-inspired dress for men, but this is an orc. Anyway, I attended this wonderful event. It was in Darnassus. Even though the guards seemed to disregard the fact that I had an invitation, the event was a smashing success. It featured fireworks, dancing, and many creative vendors selling their wares to raise funds. This last week as well, the villainous Scarlet Legion honed their martial skills in a test of combat prowess. Large gold purses to the winners were handed out, but now many are concerned that this recent regrowth in the fanatical order might cause them to turn their gaze outwards. Rumor has it that they are planning a siege upon Scarlet Monastery to put in even more fanatical leadership. There are also whispers of the Argent Templars and the Defias Brotherhood joining their ranks too. Just south of all these Scarlet Legion troubles brewing, a group of rebellious trolls are stirring the pot in Stranglethorn Vale. This weekend, the organization calling themselves the Gurubashi Empire seeks to reclaim the ancient troll city of Zul'Gurub from local tribes. Little is known about the cause for this rebellion, but they are led by a mysterious leader calling themselves the Holy Prophet Vumkaz. The siege of Zul'Gurub is set to happen on the 16th at 2:30 p.m. server time. Will the new Empire execute the coup? Will the Scarlet Legion march uncontested? Get involved to see if you can help against these two antagonistic organizations before it's too late. If that's not your cup of tea, though, there is also something interesting popping up on Valentine's Day. On Nordinar, Gurubashi Arena will be the site of a bloody battle with Azeroth's weakest champions. Those wishing to rack up kills or just enjoy some bloodshed are welcome to join a level 1 lunatic free-for-all bloodbath on the 14th at 6 p.m. server time. Good luck to those that chose violence over love this Valentine's Day. Of course, if that doesn't work for you, always check out the event listings for other RP and PvP events going on in your neck of the woods. As always, Turtle WoW is not just a game, it's a community. We should all play together and enjoy the game with one another, and I will endeavor to always shout out and promote player-made content and events. Thank you to those that have already done so and plan to do so in the future. That's all I had for the community bulletin. Let's jump over and wrap things up with the Changelog roundup. I think it's called like a habak. I can't remember the name for the dress. Thank you, Matt Brown, you got it. Nailed it. Thank you. I kept wanting to say Hancock. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. This was wild. Do you know how many times I've seen YouTube comments that are like, next time I see you, I'm gonna spawn camp you, or man, that's so great. I'm gonna do this thing. I've seen so many people promise random stuff on YouTube and then just nothing ever comes of it. So when I saw this comment, I was like, yeah, okay, you're just gonna give 5k gold to some RP guilds to get their tabard hearth? Homie just did it. I did blank out your name. If you're watching this now or in the future, I didn't know if you wanted to remain private. If you want me to tell people who you are, I can. I just I default to wanting to keep things private. But another thing, as a community service, I'll also let everyone else know this. Something like this gets you flagged by the RMT, anti-RMT team. There's nothing wrong with sending gold from one person to another. This amount, though, will raise many red flags. It doesn't get you, like, banned. However, the automated systems that they do have in place will be like, look at this account. You see what I'm saying? So if you do this, make sure you could even, I don't know if you should. You could, however, document what you're doing. You could even make a ticket to be like, hey, I have 5,000 gold. I'd like to send it to someone, but I don't want to get flagged for RMT. Is there anything I need to do? If you just do that, you're probably going to be fine. So, and yeah, Matt Brown, I've heard of this too, and people invest a lot of time into these characters, so getting banned unceremoniously and for no reason really stinks. It is the world we live in where a lot of RMT happens, so just be prudent. And based on my understanding of the appeals process, even if you get banned unjustly, if you're like, I can show how I was just sending this gold to someone, it's usually fine. Generally, when bans are handed out, they have more than this. This isn't enough to get you banned. It's just enough to get suspicion on your account. So just keep that in mind. Oh no, Matt, for what it's worth, when this happened, the first thing I did was freak out. The second thing I did was I immediately messaged some of my contacts on the team like, hey, guys, I didn't do anything. This isn't my fault. It is kind of my fault. But this was a very fun moment, though. The Nightsong Sentinels had a great event. I was in full RP the entire time, by the way. And this was the actual thank you note I sent in response to the person that sent me the gold. It is a bit self-serving that I gave the other half to the Gurubashi Empire, but even if, because full disclosure, I really liked their RP and their idea, so it really lined up well with Shibiji, my mage, so I actually had Shibiji join their guild. So in that sense, it is a little self-serving. There wasn't exactly any earmarks on the gold. They were like, you have to donate to this. I just split it, said half goes to the Alliance, half goes to Horde. I'm like, I knew good sources for this, and I do have the remaining shell coins that I can sell and give to another roleplay, or even like a smaller PvE guild, whatever it is. If anyone can think of some good candidates, let me know. Hey, Schofield, thanks for saying so. Thank you, friend. Oh, it's a handfu? Was it Hambok or a handfu? I mean, Jared, I want you to know that Jared says, LOL, you were bribed. Yes. I want to make it clear that I care a lot about the ethics of what I do. And the reason I've actually avoided talking about Shellcoin pretty much at all is because I didn't want any suspicion that I was using the news program as a way to profit. So I just, like, literally, I did that one story way back in May of 2023. I never touched it again. I had many people ask, hey, why don't you cover this? Why don't you mention it? And I would tell them the same thing. However, if you didn't catch it, I think I was pretty clear about my thoughts on Shellcoin. So, you know, take that with some consideration. And secondly, Yeah, absolutely, it was a bribe. However, I care more about the community than I do about, you know, how something might look. If me doing something silly or goofy or it's a little suspicious, like I don't care, man. If it helps the community out, I'm all right, sure, done. Because the reason I do this is for those people. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Matt Brown says, if I send 100 shell coin, will that get me flagged? I don't know. I do know they are aware of people doing RMT stuff with shell coin, though, so maybe? Hawk 2 coins, that's wild. I can't imagine what her life must be like. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You know what? Hacks are you. That's why I'm wearing the suspenders. It was a subconscious thing that the CoffeeZilla guy, he does like journalism in like real life, but he wears the suspenders. It's the suspenders. They give you journalistic powers, I'm telling you. Like the rugged hide situation? What? Okay. Certain items that are known for RMT will get you flagged if you trade large quantities, as far as I know. I think that is the case as well, Lizardbabs. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to be coming down with something, and I'm not excited. I'm not excited. I'll leave that up for right now. I have to get that other thing. Yep. Okay. Oh, no, not that, not that. Oh, and it... One of my slides things just crashed, so I'm just gonna put it back together real quick. Live news. Where are you? Where are you? It was the stuff for the Changelog roundup. Okay, so that would have been this one. Lovely. And if I do that, does it still exist? Okay, that's the only one I have. Oh wait, I have to get the little stupid image. It's important. It's important for me. Cause it looks it looks worse when I throw it in the slide. It's too bright. Yeah, the new one I don't think is out yet. So we will just work off what we have. Prepare for flashbang. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay, we are going to do the changelog, and then I am done doing the live news. All right, let's get to it. It's always weird because normally when I record, I have to like hit a button. Then I realize I'm live, so then I don't have to hit a button. It does mess with me. All right, so let's get to the changelog. We'll be covering the changelog from February 4th, which had 17 whole changes on it. Let's take a look at the ones that had the most impact or were the most funny. Battleground enthusiasts were unenthused to find out their insignia trinkets last week stopped giving them an extra little buff. As it turns out, the insignia of the Horde or the insignia of the Alliance trinkets, which are now changed to universally remove characters from CC. Previously, the insignias would have specific types of crowd control it would remove. In 1.17.2, they just flat out remove all crowd control. However, there was a unexpected side effect of this, and they kinda sorta just made you immune to spells and effects. So that had to change. I found that one to be quite humorous. Glad it's done though. A conclave of paladins met recently. That is on this change. I just have to find it there. This one. Yes. A conclave of paladins met in the Cathedral of Light to remedy what was seemingly the power of the light getting a touch confused. None are quite sure why, but the class ability to turn undead had a classification as a nature spell, according to paladin sages. Even the most senior leaders of various paladin orders were not sure what the case for the confusion was, but undead with high end presumed possible. Rumor has it that it was a prank set up by Horde Shaman, but there has been no confirmation about this rumor. For now, the spell should be properly classified. Priests, this one right here. Nope, not this one. Oh, did I do it out of order? Ah, this one, right. Oh, I suppose we can actually throw that up too. Ooh, a second. Nope, we won't do that one, because that one will, would it dox me? I don't know, about to find out. Maybe not the best way to find out. Yeah, I won't do that one. Dang it. Cutting all this out. There it is. That should be better. I don't have it set up for this one. All right, we just won't look at. Either way, I'm pumped that they do this. Where was I on the script? Priestly Orders of Night Elves had a recent petition taken up by the Hunter Association for ranged attack power. Night Elf priests were recently granted permission by Elune to wield the sacred weapon of their deity in combat, the bow. However, it was noticed by Night Elves using this ability, with items that increased range attack power, it was not actually increasing their attack power while using the bow. The Hunter Association, renowned for its greed on all gear, known to even deny priests gear if it had what they wanted on it, recently relented. They have now officially allowed Night Elf priests to gain attack power, ranged attack power, with their bows. A spokesman from the Hunter organization said, I mean, it's only fair, plus they can't wear leather or mail armor, so it's a small concession to make. Congratulations to the Night Elf priests on this historic win. This one actually was pretty funny. Nefarious warlocks of Azeroth recently had a secretive method for fighting in PvP taken away from them, after an Eye of Kilrog, of all things, evidently tattletaled on them. As it turns out, there was a time where a warlock that was killed in combat, while also having the Eye of Kilrog and a demon out, would indeed die, but their demon pet would fight on even after the warlock was little more than a skeleton in the ground. The Eye of Kilrog that made the report claimed to have seen it happen multiple times and was tired of being summoned only to die as part of a trap. Warlock's demonic overlords who found out about the sneaky trick punished the offending warlocks and retrained demons on how and when to despawn. And there's one more. Need water. And finally, Scarlet Spellbinders, known far and wide as the protectors of the highly sought-after Crusader enchant, recently came under fire from their Scarlet Crusade superiors when it was discovered they were hiding underneath the stone tower where they spawn in Western Plaguelands. It turns out the Spellbinders were fed up with being spawn camped for hours, even days at a time, by seekers of the Crusader enchantment. Leaders from the Scarlet Crusade, however, considered such actions as cowardly and unbefitting of a true believer of the cause of the Crusade. They hired some local masons to seal up the floor that the Spellbinders were hiding under, and now only the bravest of their order remain. Okay, sorry. Oh, huh. I don't have a sign out message. That's all good. Guys get to see how the sausage is made. Oh, we don't do that one yet. That completes the Changelog roundup for last week. This week's Changelog may be out soon, so make sure to check it out so you can keep on top of all the latest adjustments coming to Turtle WoW. I've been Vrograg Fishlayer. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate everyone in this community. Make sure if you'd like to see more content like this to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Until we meet again, thanks again for watching, and remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Nailed it, right? All right, we'll see how that mixes out later. I mean, that was probably like 20 minutes, maybe, of content, maybe. And there's like an hour of audio I have to go through. I'll just get rid of this for the time being. While I get that audio recording all saved, any questions, comments, anything about what was in today's news program or something else, I am quite willing to chat, as many of you know quite well. Non-fungible turtle? What is going on when I'm not looking at chat? You guys are crazy. Hacks are... Wait. Don't hit the button? What button? What do we... I this is why I hate when I when I miss stuff. Because then I come back and I'm like, what's going on? What's everyone talking about? In my own chat. This would be a new... This will be Feb 12, 2025. Now this is audio. And exporting it. If I don't do this, I'm going to forget to do it, so I have to do it now. Oh, it seems like you guys aren't particularly curious about anything. I guess we'll just have to play games. Stabby J standing over a pile of cutout errors in the recording. I mean, listen. I honestly, I want to respect people's time. Not everyone might want to listen to me entertain them for an hour and a half to get information that they could just get in 20 minutes. I respect that, and that's why I'm okay with like making little edits. But I wanted to do my best to make the edits a little smoother, if that makes any sense. I'm interested in the new changelog as well. So here's my soul read on what's happening. I can stop the recording too. There might be some OBS hiccups. Hang on. That's good. So there is, this weekend is Valentine's Day. Because of that, there's probably a bunch of things the team is rushing to get in. Happens every year. So, Changelog might be late. I don't know. Maybe they're on top of it. I don't mean to denigrate the team, but listen, I've been a human all my life, except for when I'm an orc, because I am an orc. But either way, both of them, we all like to procrastinate. I feel it. Okay, that over there. Get rid of that. Yes, Drew. This is live. Oh, I can get rid of this because I'm not going to be doing news. What's the over-under that they'll add big kissable lips to the Forsaken in the next change? Okay. Blessed, I'm going to tell you right now, you're getting me fired up. You're getting me fired up because I was talking with people in theory crafting, which, by the way, don't do. Theory crafting's a terrible place, but I can't tell you how many. I think I've bugged almost every team member with this idea, but it actually generated an interesting let me just chat about the thing. Oh, I could do this with the... Where is it? And top screen's still there, right? All right, time for art time. Okay. So, just quickly. We're talking vanity pets. Utility pets. Make this a little bigger, and then get yellow. Okay. Utility pets. Or, I'll even just do items. All right. So we have these things available to us through the donation shop. I think widely most of them are pretty well received, but let me just go down a quick list of some of the big hitters. Right, you have mailbox, repair, pet. I mean, those are the two, but you also have the auction house, pet. These are like the big three, right? So we have the big three here. Recently, the team's been experimenting with some new ones, right? So let's put in green some of the new ones. We have a Moonwell, a blacksmith. Okay, that's pretty neat. Another new utility. Oh, there was a hunter stable. Ammo vendor. Trying to think, is there... Oh, they also have the fashionista. And let me be... I'm going to throw something out there that I want everyone to understand that this is the most diplomatic way of saying this. Everything is more or is to some degree a pay to win. Now, I want everyone to understand. Everyone interprets the term pay to win differently. And I think anyone here could understand to some level that a pet or something you can get in the shop that saves you a bunch of time game equals time. Shop equals less time. And by the way, I have these things. I generally don't like pay to win things because to many people, spending real money to give yourself like a Thunder Fury, right? That's like on one far end of what pay to win is. I think we could all agree. And there are strictly cosmetic things that I would say are kind of on the, if there's like a spectrum, right? In fact, why am I doing large gesticulations when I literally have an image generator right here? All right, so let's do, whoop. Do that. We'll do in small text. Thunder Fury for, and then cosmetic only. More or less, I think most people would say like this is bad, negative, and many people say okay, in moderation. Right? To some people, the convenience pets could be, oh wait, no, where's that? Could be like here. To other people, it could be like here. It depends on how you feel about it. Either way, the one thing that remains important is how projects get funded. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. And I put that in the middle is because generally things that only strictly do cosmetic only generally don't make the kind of payola to keep their project running. And then ones that go too hard in the paint, like this, can not get wider adoption. Obviously, there are exceptions to all these rules, but I think just when we're kind of broadly thinking about it, I think this kind of helps so we can kind of have some basic of understanding here, right? Drew says, I find the pedantry of pay to win really irritating. Pay to win is paying for gear gameplay advantage. One that saves a bit of travel time or bag space isn't pay to win. Drew, I am not trying to convince you one way or another, but here's an interesting question, and I'm going to open this up to everyone. I'll even put it on here. is instant flight masters pay to win. I would love to hear what people think. What I'm specifically talking about is you are in Booty Bay and you are trying to fly to Hyjal. You pay the same amount and you fly there instantly. Is that pay to win? Okay. I see Drew thinks that it is pay to win. But I mean, this is something that the SEA servers I think want quite a bit. And it's an interesting phenomenon here because I found that many North American and European players feel that this is stepping over this line. And I'm curious about this phenomenon because literally all it does is just save you time. Now, I'm not trying to like stir controversy or anything. I think this is genuinely an interesting thought experiment because for me, I have long been like, okay, well, the respec thing is fine. Mobile auction house is fine. It's not a big deal. Like, that's just convenience. This is something that I would have to spend time to go do that I don't want to do. The amount of time it would take a normal player who's in the middle of Blackrock Depths to walk out or have to hearth out to go hit a mailbox to then come back is probably as long, if not longer, than some flights. Now, I also think this isn't the perfect example because when you don't fly, you kind of miss out on the immersion of the game. So it's not a one-to-one, but I bumped into this while talking about something completely unrelated. And I'm like, this is kind of interesting. I would just love to know what other people think about this. On a PvP server, yes. I see. Okay, now that's a good point, Autolock. Actually, I hadn't considered that. With PvP, yes. I can see that point of view as well. Because there's a big there's like a big fight going on, and you can instantly get there. Well, not instantly. You can instantly get to the flight master, but it would maybe make you less likely to use public transport. Yep, there's that too. Because, you know, you don't have to hit the Zeppelins if your flight's instant. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't looked at Twitch chat here. Are the Anvil and Forge separate items? I do not think they are. I think it's one, yeah. How do you win? That doesn't make sense to me. It makes your life easier, quality of life. You can choose if they choose to pay for it, yeah. Other people can use vendor bots, anvils, pet stables, so it would be nice. It would not be pay to win if other people can use the item. Actually, that's a good point too. Something we haven't really mentioned here, and thank you, Fish, for bringing this up. Letting others use your paid item. This is something that I think is actually a nice gesture. They didn't note it in any changelog, by the way, but now if you're in a group, Alliance and Horde can just use each other's stuff. This doesn't help Telebim, of course, but you know, it was just nice. Let's see, I've really stirred up the hornet's nest here, geez. Rogues, bag space, poisons, need bigger bag. It's not pay to win, it's ease of life. Okay. Anyone arguing it isn't pay to win is completely coping, by the way. On low end for sure, but it's just a fact. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would use that kind of inflammatory language, like, because generally this is actually a question where I'm trying to understand. A big part of this too is that I am so vehemently against pay to win. I think more so because of really what it does to the industry of video games. But it was interesting. I kind of took a step back. I'm like, Yeah, no, I can definitely. I mean, I think I've always said that convenience is a form of pay to win. It's just not the most offensive or egregious, right? And I think that's something that we all kind of agree about to some level. Maybe some more, maybe some less. But I remember this so clearly when the SEA servers were getting launched. I was talking to some like insider people, and they're like, "Yeah, they want instant flight," and I'm like, "Oh, those SEA people are crazy. Like, why would they want that? That seems so gross." And I was thinking about it today. I'm like, by the way, I don't want that, and I don't think it would be good for the servers, the game at all. But it was interesting how when you just look at it as a pure time thing, you're like, maybe it wasn't as egregious as I thought. Yeah. Drew, I think that's exactly what I'm sort of getting at. If I have any argument, it's that. He says, where the line is drawn is just something we all as a culture agree upon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, PLU. Rep specific Hearthstones would be sick. Yeah. Fast travel for what the fastest leveling at level 60 for dungeons or raids. It's no changing something if you've reached the place first and have to wait for the other. Now, here's something that I'd also like to... Can I just... Let me... I should have made a layer, but I didn't. It's all right. I can fix this. Whoop. Thank you for that. The people that, in good faith, were actually like talking about it. Before I get rid of this, here's a quick quiz. Let's take the breadth of all the utility pets. All the ones listed on the left. I think there's a few I might be forgetting about. Like, I think technically the Goblin Brainwasher. That's gold or coin. So that one's in a weird category. But that's also convenience item. So of all the things here, can anyone... I'm trying to... How would I class this question without making it too obvious? Is there a class of any of the classes that you feel is not served? So, like, hunters have their stables and have an ammo vendor they can use or, get. If you are a mage or warlock, all the reagents you need are at the repair bot. Now, that's for, like, your basic class kit. Does anyone know if there's a class that has something that is just general part of their class, like a reagent, that they cannot get? Interesting, Lizzie Babs. This is my crusade. Turtle team, listen. I literally want to give you money. Okay? Why is there none? Zero. Why is there you have a pet stable, dude. You have an ammunition vendor. Doesn't even sell the Ultrak Valley ammo. You have that, and you don't have a poison reagent vendor. You can get runes of teleport, runes of portals. You can get the herp to derp. I'm a warlock. I need to summon a dude. You can get that. You can get all the reagents if you're a priest. You can get all the reagents if you're a druid. You can repair with a if you're a warrior, I'm sorry, I just taken the mic. I'm getting animated. If you're a warrior, you can repair all your stuff. Easy. Paladins. You got your stupid little seal things. I don't know how that works. Shamans are... I think all your reagents are drops, so you actually have to farm those. If you're a rogue, you always have to go to a city to go get what I would argue is an essential part of your class kit. Come on. Come on. You're killing me here. Yeah, exactly, Jose. Just take my money. I give you money every month. Give me something to give you money with. Sorry. I have not heard a single good reason as to why that shouldn't exist. And yeah, soap, you're absolutely right. However, I think fish oil, fish scales, that falls into like the you actually have to go kill the mob for the thing. So, priests and mages need to go get light feathers. They need to actually go kill the mobs for light feathers. I think that's fine. But you... Now, here's the other thing. If you do a poison vendor... Uh-oh, you also help alchemists? Seriously, this... Does the turtle team want my money? Instead, we're probably going to get like a third glyph of a druid that makes them a pogo sticking antelope. I don't know, but we're not going to get a poison vendor. Sorry guys, today I'm animated. I'm sorry. So Pogo Stick Boomkin confirmed. Basically. Let me just, whoop. Oh, too far. Okay. All right. Let's say, we'll do this. Okay. You're on the turtle board. And I'll make another layer. This time I remembered. You are on the board of turtle. Pitch me your best utility pet idea / concept. I mean, even just, we can also just, actually, you know, how about this? What is missing? Okay, so we know one for sure, right? Which color do I want for that? Poison vendor. And I think I would classify this as egregious. I would. That... Did I just learn a new foreign language? Egregioso. I like that word. I'm keeping it. All right. What else you guys got? Specific crafting vendors. Soap, lava. All right. Oh, sorry. This isn't red anymore because it's not vital. Let's go to blue. So crafting vendors. So this would be like tailors for your dyes or leather workers for, you know, your strings that you need. Right? Okay, that's fine. I think that's cool. Not the most, because let's be honest, if you're doing the crafting, you're probably, for like when you're leveling up, you probably want to be near a trainer, so it feels a bit superfluous. That being said, though, it could be useful if you're on the run and you want to make something. Okay. Jim Bean says kangaroo druid form. don't give them ideas. Don't give them dumb. They'll figure out a dumb idea before. Wait, you don't need to encourage them. If you could add the vials, add all the other profession reagents. See, I think this might be why they didn't do the rogue one yet. This could be the reason why. Portable summoning stone would allow non-warlocks to summon. So MK3, I don't know how everyone else feels about this. So I'm not going to put it on the list, not because it's not a quote-unquote bad idea, but let me throw something by you first. So there are more Hearthstones available now than ever before. There are new ways of getting around the world. I mean, you have, of course, the classics. You have the teleporters. There are wormholes that engineers can use as well. There's a Cavern of Time teleporter. You also have the Guild Tabard charter, if that's available to you, or you have a guild base. This actually has a chilling effect on one of, if not one of the quintessential parts of mages, which is that they help you get places. So, in that same vein, if you don't have a warlock, I don't think, for the same reasoning, I don't think you should give out warlock abilities without a warlock being involved, because it does erode the concept of what makes them useful and special. So it's a good idea, but I don't like it for that reason. Rest and Beat, they have that pet, by the way. Rest and Beat says a pet would allow me to T-Mog everywhere. You can. It's a glitter gam or something. It's just a portable fashionista. You should get it. Void storage for transmog would be sick. These storage complaints are well founded and just tired. We've beat that horse so dead. I think they know people want more storage. A totem transportation turtle. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, Sarkama. Wait, you're cooking. Wait, hold on. Let me try to break this down. Okay, let's see. Totem. So I know what a totem is. Turtle transportation. Okay, let's break. What could this mean? If I spelled right. No, I did. No, I didn't. I don't know I want to know what this means. Sorry, totem transportation turtle. Okay. Because here's what I'm thinking in my mind. This idea has... I kind of like this idea. Because here's what happens in my mind. It's literally just a vanity pet. Okay, hear me out on this. So we're gonna draw... Oh boy, we're gonna draw... let's go down to... Okay. So you have like this little turtle dude right here. Here's a little turtle head. He's so happy. And he's got the bam. I'm a turtle friend. I'm a turtle friend. Okay. And then I guess like strapped to him are just like all your totems. What does it do? What does it need to do, man? It's just a turtle pet that walks around behind you, kind of like a squire, and it just has totems strapped to it. Now, if you're thinking of like, I want my totems to be mobile, that's a hard no. But if you could just have like a little turtle guy follow you around and just has totems, I think that'd be pretty cool. You do, if you're a shaman, you forever lose those 4 slots. Warlocks and hunters have it pretty tough because they kind of, not necessarily, but you can lose a bag slot. You lose a lot of your bag space because of that. So shamans don't have it the worst. But I really think this, man, it's almost like a, okay, I'm going to go further with this idea. Here's what this is. It's a class pride vanity turtle. That's all it is. That's it. And here's the thing. You get it earned by doing something. Something properly classy. Now this idea has legs. Oh man, I like this idea. All right, sorry. That has nothing to do with the actual question, but I want to remember that this idea exists. I kind of liked it. Sorry. A turtle with totems on their back. Yeah, exactly. Soap lava. Actually, Soap, what's going on, man? You're on fire here. I'm going to put this one as yellow because it's not egregious, but it's a very good idea. Silly item vendor. Like, has, oh my goodness, related, maybe the same thing, or a random items every reset. Now, I'm not talking like, oh, he's selling a Thunder Fury, but just like random items that are just in there. No one person has the same one. And it sells everything in limited stock. So let's say there's like a really particular strange transmog item we're looking for. It could be something like the, the vest that Vrograg wears when he goes fishing, like that yellow vest. That's like the crochet tunic. If you go in the auction house, it's something like, it's like 10 gold, just because people usually sell them. Weird stuff like that. Or maybe some of those weird things that rogues get from pickpocketing, but no one else does. Now, again, keep rogue special, that's fine. But you'd imagine just like, oh look, he has a lucky charm I could buy. You see what I'm saying? Like that? I don't know, Soap, you got something. I think that could be pretty cool. You see, Sir Kama says, okay, that sounds better than my mobile totem idea. But that's what collaborative storytelling, what collaborative problem solving is all about. You take an idea, I interpret it different, then bam, we have something better. You see what I'm saying? Class pride, class theme vendors. Yeah, Jose, that would be a great thing to build off of. Warcraft needs a wandering villager like Minecraft. We actually have those, Just Add Water. They're in a couple spots. It's usually like, I know there's one in Barrens and there's one in Duskwood. It's just a goblin vendor who wanders and has some stuff. They should have more. Actually, let me put that in. I would consider this red as well. More traveling merchants. Yeah. Anyway, this all started was because I wanted to find a way to talk about why we need a poison vendor. I'm not even kidding. I was like, man, I want to talk about this so bad. And here we are. Oh my god, I'm live? Can you imagine, like, if I actually reached, like, that level of insanity? God damn. Hey, Turtle Team. Hire Soap Lava 350. Do you just see... Oh, I have to put this... I'm going to put... I was just about to, like, shift and do another thing, but... Oh my god, that's... Oh. Pet that gives lore tidbits. No one loses in this situation. It's immersion. It's fun, educational, and could even be a little funny. Entertainment. Haxer, what would I like to see added to the launcher? Truth be told, you're not going to like my answer. No, what I would like is a button I can push that will look to see if my DLL for... Hold on, let me go double check. Hold on, let me make sure I got the name for it right. If anyone doesn't know, Haxer's actually the person that made the launcher. So if you have complaints, compliments, anything constructive to say about the launcher, he's right there. Because unlike gigantic corporate developer monsters, the Turtle Team still interacts with their community and doesn't see us as pay pigs. They see us as part of their community. It's so crazy. I think it is Vanilla Tweaks? Yeah. I want to have a button I can push. After my client updates, I could push a button and then I get the tweaks. Because that's what I end up doing every time there's an update. Auto lock, I feel the same way too. Haxer's a real one. Soap lava. Damn, actually, sorry. No, that's also good. Soap, can you shut up so I can do something else? Your dang good ideas. You keep having them. Pet that changes appearance. RG. And that's also a good idea. Probably be a nightmare to code, but I'm glad to hear that, Haxer. I think that's literally my only point of criticism with it. Like, that's it. That's the one. That's what's stopping me from using it all the time. Like, that's it. Otherwise, let me hold on. Let me actually. Oh wait, can I pull it up without stupid doxing myself? It's so stupid. You know, if everyone on the internet could just get along and not be weird, I wouldn't have to deal with this all the time. I was gotta worried about some guy just showing up on my doorstep going like, "Are you an orc for real?" Oh, sweet. No, it is there. Okay. Well, yeah, I suppose it's okay. Become big. No, can I scale this? No, I can't. See, now it's... This is on me, because I decided to... I liked it when it would change size again and again. Will it still do that? Did you fix that? You did. There was an old bug where if you kept doing this, it would slowly become bigger and bigger over time. It's kind of funny. What add-ons do I need to fix? I've never updated action bar profiles because it broke, and I don't want to fix it. I've been having problems having this updater update Bigwigs. I've had to do it manually. It worked finally. Great. And this isn't stuff you're probably... PFUI. Shagu's at it again. Always making another one. Looks like I'm all good to play though. So. My low-end computer needs to have the settings set to low, but when I change the settings to low, the game requests I restart the client for the changes to take effect. But the TurtleWow launcher reverts the changes. Ah, that's... Yeah, good call. That should be fixed. I know what you're talking about, by the way. I've had stuff like... I've gotten the same issue from like a different angle. What I've had issues with is that... So some of the graphic settings I have when I do screen recordings are very precise. And sometimes the client just chooses to revert them. This was an old bug, but I guarantee I could see the client doing something similar. I always love the fact that the team will try to replicate something. If they can't, they're like, we tried. But you have to be able to replicate something before you know if it's you or it's them. I don't want this background. I was actually gonna get in the game, if you can imagine that. Hold on, let's get that there. In the chat box, we're gonna shrink you back down. Oh, why are you all the way? Uh-oh, what happened? Why did you move? Ooh, that... Okay, you're good there. And we're changing the background. I have a... Oh, I know what that one is. So... We also have space. And just some leaves. Oh, we gotta go back to the other one. Okay. I think the screen's going to temporarily be covered with this, but it's okay. And then I put it all the way at the back. Come on. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to do the thing to log in. I have a bunch of tabs to close. Ah, my RAM's all free now. Oh, yeah. Who should I hop on? Let me make a poll. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to do? Ask a question. Optional. Who should I play? We have Vrograg, Rogue, Shabiji, Mage, add option, Obam, Sawin, Shaman. Alright, pulls up. I don't know what I'll do. Also, I'll put one in Twitch too. Who should I play? Vrograg, Shabiji, and Obam, Sawin. Alright, pulls up on Twitch too. Oh, that's so weird. The way it shows up on my stream, that's kind of annoying. You got 30 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. I can't have that be seen. People might see me put in my password. But where's the game? Oh, there it is. You know, while we're waiting for the poll to finish, remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. Make sure to like the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you got Twitch Prime or you got that super chat money, listen, these suspenders, they weren't free. They were gifted. All right, poll is done. All right, I got the Twitch votes. Let's see what people said. 45% said Obama to win. We're playing the Shaman. What do we got here? And now the game can be on. There it is. Joke Pet tells jokes related to when, where you are, and maybe who is nearby. Did you know every weapon is a hunter? Crazy, right? I think that would play well with that other concept of a pet that could like give you lore tidbits. I think you could kind of merge some of those ideas. It's not a bad one. Huh. Oh, I have that quest. Maybe I can still do it. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do the last part of this before I forget again. Do I have the treaty? I do. Let's have it in my bag. Oh my goodness, look at all that junk I have from Raid. It is not easy to make a shaman's damage look good. And I do diabolical things to make it happen. It involves a lot of consumables. Oh, if anyone watched the last time I streamed with Obamsawin, I still have the cursed tea with sugar. If I can separate other charges out of it, and now it's just like a little friend. So I've kept it until they remove it. Let's go to time to give my bank back all the consumables. Snowballs are consumable too, by the way. If you don't believe me, then you haven't done the KT fight. Sometimes when a Naxed Gear Warrior is mind controlled next to you, you kind of wish you had a snowball. Hold on, I'm almost done sending all my raid consumables back to my bank. Oh, almost. It took me almost 2 full. Technically, I should send the rune too. Oh, you like that? Anareal, what's up? Check it out. This is not the best lighting, if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, it's Asta! Oh no, this is so embarrassing. Oh, my TRP stuff on? Hold on, let me see. My TRP isn't on. Asta is a leader in Nightsong Sentinels. Nightsong Sentinels is the RP guild that I did a session with this last weekend and donated a bunch of cash money. It's Drew Barrymore. That's Drew. There's Asta. Let's see. All right, what do I have here? Do I still have the... Oh, that's right. I did like an RP where I dressed up like a shaman, like a paladin. That means I got rid of all my old stuff. Okay. I have an RP profile for Vrograg and Shibiji, but I need a more modern one for Obamswin. who classically has been a dragon shaman of the Red Dragonflight, I think. Oh, you like them, Anna? You like that? I like suspenders. It's just they're so much harder to get on than a belt. I think they function better too, if I'm being perfectly honest. All right, before I get distracted, I need to turn this in. All right, I think Vandal is out of Dustswallow Marsh. All right, how do I get to Dustswallow? Oh, I'm a shaman. I have 1,000,000 Hearthstones. In fact, don't even use that one. Flex on them with Astral Recall. Yeah, you know, Haxer, this is something that is kind of tough to bring up with the team, but when you don't have better storage options and your best storage option is just to make another account for storage, there's more likely a problem with the system than there is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a slight against the team to say, like, maybe storage could have a passover. If you can make a guild bank, right? So let me be perfectly clear about this. Guild banks had some issues. There were some item duplications back when it first came out. I think most of that's been fixed. It continues to be a source of other item-based problems. However, here is my inventory, right? Here's my inventory, all right? Extension of my inventory is my bank. Here's my bank. Lots of gear, because I'm a hybrid class. I dared to have 2 specs I geared for. Some of this I could get rid of, technically, but not all of it. So that's my stuff, right? Completely separate, a guild bank. Again, just like with the poison vendor. Does the turtle team not want money? It seems like a pretty easy way to make some money. I'm just saying. You can clearly make a separate item database entry, like another one. It's out there. That's true. And another fun thing, Anna, while we're speaking about it, I did a whole video on this before. Let me see if I can fire it up. I know it's around here somewhere. Yes, Family Ledger is a really great program that helps you look at. So let me illustrate this a little better here. Okay, that's up. That's fine. Get rid of that. So in PFUI, if I mouse over, I don't know, something that I have more than one of. All right. Anyway, PFUI can look at how many things are in that account. So if for whatever reason, well, I know for a fact that I have other characters that have the Lunar Festival invitation, right? But it can only show me Obamswin because it only shows data on this account. So something, I mean, Haxer, if we're talking about potential ideas for the launcher, here's something that could be handled at the launcher level. Let me see if I can separate that out because I don't need that. Just bear with me. I'm just get this. I'm sorry. I know it looks like a white square, and it is. How far up can I go with that? All right, Family Ledger. This is a utility that runs outside, but it uses an add-on to track stuff. But let's say I want to say, like, how many Zanzas do I have? Well, I can see that Vrograg has a 2 Zanza Sheen, 2 Spirit Zanzas, Swiftness Zanza, and a Bombswin has 6 of the Spirit Zanzas. Oh my god, it's so convenient! Because when you have that much inventory, it's really hard to track everything. Something like this could be cool, where you go onto your launcher, and there's a portal to check items. So you know who you have to log into. It's like, oh, do I have any Mooncloth left? For most people, you'd have to just either know, or you have to log into different alts, or have mimetic memory. It's an idea. It's not the best thought out idea, but it's there. As a front-end dev, I'm dying. You know what, Haxer? Every coder got their start somewhere. And the person that made this... Also, I should say, I improved those colors. It was great. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. We can't all be Shagu. We all wish we were, though. But if you add something that just allows for a better quality of life that circumvents the need for a bank alt, it wouldn't solve an issue. It would just make TurtleOff devs look good. Sometimes they just want to look good, let's be honest. Now we're going to Dust Swallow. Good Blood Sprocket. Also, I'm very excited. It's probably not going to come up, but I edited my... If anyone's played with this add-on before, Role-Playing Helper, while we have a flight, I would like to show you guys something. It's a very fun little add-on that can both actually help role players, but also, even if you're not that into roleplay, it can still help you be a little bit more immersive with some of your actions. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up. There it is. And... okay. Why won't you... Is it scared to show off this program for some reason? I've never bumped into this. Window capture. This would be... I'm using like one of the coder programs. It's just not showing up. Okay, now it is. Great. Okay. It was like ignoring it for some time. So this can look... I understand this can look very intimidating if you don't really know what you're looking at. And that's fine. However, just to show you... Well, let me zoom in a little bit here. So this is specifically for... these are like things that can happen. There's like a percentage chance you can change and modify. Specifically when you're playing a shaman. There's one for every class. There's one for every race. And I went in here and I changed some of them. So when you enter combat, I have spirits guide me, and the fury of the storm is upon you, because I'm an elemental shaman. I put a couple that are in there too, because she's involved with the red dragonflight. When she does flame shock, sometimes you see taste the fury of the life binder. See? It's actually not that difficult to do, and is a fun little thing. If anyone's ever had if you've played around me, you've probably seen some of my characters do weird stuff, like when they get a crit, they'll laugh to themselves. I do it with this add-on. It's out there, it's really fun, it's good for all levels of play. Even PvPer could enjoy this. You could put like super toxic things, like after you kill someone, like you spit on their corpse. You could. Probably not the best idea, but you know, you could. Hope you enjoyed your in-flight entertainment. If they want to look good, they should reroll gnome. I'm not a gnome hater, but I'm also not a gnome fan. I'm just kind of, okay. Which puts me in a weird minority, oddly. Some people have strong feelings about gnomes. Replace gnomes with... By the way, does anyone notice that that flight path just has me bump into the mountain? I wonder how difficult it is to program flight paths. Because the Hygel one needs to be fixed. And yeah, Haxer, that's just in case anyone missed it, it's just called Role-Playing Helper. It's amazing. I need to find out at some point if you can... it has like all like the vanilla abilities, but I would like if it had some of the non-standard vanilla plus stuff in there. Like if I ever had to do Spirit Link, I could have a cool little RP thing. By the way, it's not just saying stuff. You can do emotes, and there's also almost like a Mad Libs where it's like if you want to say, "You've killed my father, prepare to die," it could be, "You killed my," and then you have a bank of words that it randomly picks from. Prepare to, and then it would be a verb that you've randomly chosen as well. It's really cool. Whoever this Talon, great dude. What are you doing here, Gilfrey? You're not supposed to be here. Hey, this is Horde territory, I think. Are the Gobos here, like, aggressive towards you? Oh, I see. You've come all this way for me to rate your T-Mog. Okay, alright. Alright. One sec. Okay, let's take a look. What do we got here? Let's get him properly... Turn. Hold on. Turn for the light. They love saying that. They're paladins. Alright. Okay. I would say the color scheme is smack on. It's pretty much perfect. The mace does a lot of heavy lifting. I think I like, my only struggle with this T-Mog is that I don't really know what the vibe you're going for here is. Like I see the big mace, so I immediately think shaman or paladin, right? And that's my own thing I bring to it. I am Seer Green Knight. Okay. I think the brown has a tendency to be, like, this color scheme looks very nature-y. It's well put together. So I talked about this when I do like when I was rating T-Mogs, like how the system worked. What I struggle with is, what is it trying to tell me? Because I'm not sure. When you say knight, like you think they're really going to be built up with heavy armor, I almost get like a somewhere between like a barbarian and like a ranger, like in a D&D sense. I like it. If I'm rating it out of my arbitrary 5 system, I'm giving it a 3.8. There you go. Also, this is most of my new T-Mog. I just really liked the elemental version of Tier 1. All right, now I need to find my way to this dude here. Haxer says, it's a huge pain to code flight paths. Unreal Engine Client will be a tremendous help with this and a ton of other things. Yes, Haxer. Do you think it's coming out this year? If not, that means I'm going to have to spend at least a year bumping into the mountainside and going through the entirety of the mountain of Hyjal flight point. It takes 5 minutes from Winterspring to the Hyjal flight point, which is so for scale here. Going from here to here takes 5 minutes. Going from Ashenvale to Freewind Post takes 5 minutes. Something to think about. Yeah, nice try. I mean, I don't know who is on the project. I do not believe you are one of those people, though. You could be, and I might not know. And it's like super skunk works, everything's top secret, but yeah. You know what I feel like doing? Sometimes guys, you just you sit back and you say, why don't I just put down a tent? Cost me no materials. Why not? It's a win-win. Someone will find this tent. Yeah, I do know there would need to be a lot of climbing. The skybox wouldn't prevent it, though. Should I do that? Hold on. I need to turn in my quest. I need to stop forgetting to turn in the quest. I will do an experiment after this, though. Sorry. I have to do the greatest combo in the entire game. What the? Sorry, there's like birds flying in my face. Plane striding, water walking. Some people might say, oh, Vrograg, you're never going to parse if you're not a troll. Can a troll do this? Look, the rest of the flights are fine. Some random scuff through mountains or hitting buildings just makes it feel more... PLU? That's true. I just feel like the Hyjal one is particularly noteworthy for its length. And don't get me wrong, I definitely think the team worked really hard on a Hyjal and absolutely deserves to have their work celebrated. At a certain point, though, the way the flight looks, it feels self-aggrandizing. And if you don't know what that means, then okay. But I know what it means. And I hope I used it correct. Hyjal was intentional. Wait, PLU, are you on the team? only certain community members are allowed to speak publicly, or want to speak publicly too. All right, we're gonna turn it in. I'm gonna finally get it to Kara. Only 6 more months till it's out. Oh, Wicket, hello. Oh, someone said water walk me and I walked away. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Allow me to peruse the pages of this ancient text. I am certain that the knowledge contained within its worn and weathered pages was utilized by Medivh in the forging of this key. By studying the techniques and methods outlined in the tome, we should be able to replicate the process and repair it. With great reverence, Dolvan pours... Wait, there's another part of the quest? I didn't listen. Oh no. I didn't mean to hit that button. What happens? Can I quit it? Can I... Is it too late? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I didn't see what he said. No. Oh, there it is. By the way, pores, this should be a U. Otherwise, that's the little things on your face. Over the pages of the ancient tome, carefully turning each one as if handling a delicate treasure, it is evident that the study of the arcane arts has been sorely missed by the... I need to talk to the writing team. They don't take me serious. I do have a BA in English though. I do a lot of writing. The writing snob in me wants to fix everything. Sorry. It is evident that the study of arcane arts has been sorely missed by the man, for his posture straightens and he assumes a scholarly air. His previously confronted visage, smoothing into an expression of serenity. After what seems like an eternity, he looks up at you with a newfound sense of purpose. I'm ready. Let us reforge the key. That's what he said. The task is complete. The key to the upper chambers is now in your hands. The secrets and wonders of the legendary Karazhan await your arrival. And the mysteries of this ancient place shall be uncovered once again. But heed my warning. A shadow cloaked in flame and brimstone lies in wait. The burning shadow, its presence ominous and foreboding, seeks to consume all in its path. My role here ends, and I entrust you and your party to take care of it. The fate of Azeroth lies in your hands. Let's go. Where is it? Where is it? Hey! Looks kind of like the crescent key. I have some relic coffer keys. I'm officially attuned. Well, PLU, there's a difference between a regional spelling difference and you've made a spelling difference that changes the definition of the word spelling situation. Brax. Hey, Fishlayer, I'm catching up on the stream right now, and on the topic of pay to win, I feel like Turtle Wow is on a slippery slope with all the loot boxes being introduced into the seasonal world events. Brax, I don't know if you've noticed, Brax, but there's treasure chests in the game. There are lockboxes in the game. Every mob you kill is an RNG chance at certain drops. If it's a slippery slope, I think it's one of those ones where you take a chairlift to go to the top and then you slide down again and then you take the chairlift back up. It's always been there. I feel personally that those hard to get items out of loot boxes from daily or seasonal quests. Way less of an affront than the Easter egg, for instance. I see what you're getting at, though. It is quite annoying, I know, because Murog's wanted them so badly. Those, the shirt tattoo items, she really wants those, and she's, like, done as many lockouts as she can for, like, doing the dungeons and killing Omen. She just hasn't got it. Want to know a big brain thing, Vrograg? No, I have a tiny brain. I'm an orc. Put on Ashbringer for free easy chest loot in Scarlet Monastery. Does that work? Yeah, that would. That would. I thought the chest aggroes them, but I guess if you have the sword on. That's a good point. Oh. Right. I had something to do. Because, of course, I'm petty and I want to make a point. That's what Vrograg do. Okay. Oh. I want it to be the same window. We love petty. Petty is fun. It is, but I want to... Haxor made a pretty bold claim that a lot of terrain stuff would have to change for the flight path to change. Okay. We can take a look at that. We can. I have the tools. And maybe we can see together how much work it might be, and maybe we can spread some understanding and be like, oh, okay, I see why it's that way. Or maybe we'll be like, man, they should change the flight point. I could be wrong. I don't know. Greta Lundra? Is the key to Karazhan questline needed to enter Kara 40? I believe so, yes. I know it's really ugly, Haxor. I know that. Hold on, let me go to... winter, spring? Can I turn it on now? Yep, okay. I am on my media GM account. Let's do some problem solving here. Okay, so we know the flight point we're trying to get to. We think it's like here or maybe here. This is roughly where you would start. Here's a flight point. Let's try to get our bearings. So this is for Horde. We want to go pretty much directly... Well, let's see what happens if we go directly southwest. Which would be like this way, right? No, just a little. Okay. So, yep, see, there's Hyjal right there. This is just... the media account I have can just fly and teleport. Can't do anything else. Make sure you fly through a tree or something. No, I'm invisible too. Like, I'm not supposed to be visible. I'm going to say Haxor might be onto something. I mean, I'm climbing at a pretty good like angle right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm climbing straight up right now. Mr. Warchief, another orc has hit the Hyjal mountainside. Okay, and oh. Well, I mean, So here's the flight point for Northernar. Right here. Oh, wait, sorry. It's right here. Okay. Here's how it could creatively... Now, I know this is difficult, okay, to change flight points. What the heck? Okay. So, first thing you do, you get altitude, right? You fly. You go around the world tree. But you do so at like a 45, maybe 60-degree angle to get altitude, right? So you're saying farewell to Hyjal while you get some altitude. Then bam, you fly this way. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Do I have a... Oh, a character just discovered Northern. Where's my mini-map? Okay. Will that still show? I don't know if you can see that. That's the little timer. I'm going to try to time myself how long it takes. Let's go ahead and reset. New timer. All right. So we're flying up. As I still feel like flight should have some level of flair to it, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. You still want to say goodbye to Archimonde's skeleton. By the way, the flight I have is the standard flight speed of like paid flight masters. Maybe get even a little bit more. That's all right. Check our map. Okay. You fly over it and then, okay, boom. Now, I do not know if I'm flying in the right direction. I'm going down at about a 45-degree angle here. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know where I am. I know... Okay, I am actually in a soup. Okay, I'm flying away. All right, good. So I've been flying in a void for a while. Okay. We're starting... The fog is clearing. We're in winter spring. All right, now we're going to start to pan left a little bit. We need to get back down where the poor hippogriff can breathe. All right, we're going to start to level out. Okay. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. I mean, I'm added stuff on there. I will admit, there is a period of time from when you sort of leave the airspace of Winter Spring and then you're going up the Hyjal, you don't know where anything is. There's nothing to keep you stuck. Like you don't know where you are. But I did not see any big obstacle other than you need to get altitude. If I did the most direct flight path, it would be different even. It must have been... Because literally, where you're going is here. What ends up happening is you fly this way, you come over, and you start here, you have to climb all the way up in there. I didn't see any obstacles other than I don't know about when you're making a flight path if there's a limitation on getting altitude. And 2 minutes, 2 minutes between zones that are next to each other doesn't feel crazy. Do I even have gold to afford? Yeah. Let's, Can I fly? Oh, I don't have the flight point. Telly Nord? Dinar? Nordenar? Will that work? Yeah, I didn't break it. Okay. Let's get the other flight master here. All right. So what I showed could be like 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30. Let's run the test. How long does it actually take? New timer. Can't taxi while shapeshifted, of course. My bad. Let's get the timer started again. Okay, here we go. Let's see how long it takes. No, Lax Elf, I definitely agree that you should see some of the zone. I think that's fine. There's not a lot to see between these zones because it's a sheer mountainside, though. Speaking of taking a break, be right back. I just went to get us a little hard candy. Oh, I should have got water. Nope, it's okay. I'm not even halfway done. And we're back. Oh, what did I miss? We're about halfway done. The hydro zone. Lots of people wait for a warlock summon because the flight is really long and it's hard to get there on foot for the first time. I'm glad warlocks can make some gold. It's great. Good for them. Well, I mean, now, Johnny, we can put some numbers down. We'll actually know how different it is. Well, Vrograg, I got a cool couple things in Nax the other night. I got that webbed robe from the spider boss for my spell. Oh, no. And Ashbringer, because it's so iconic and kind of slaps in PvP. Do hunters like using that? I don't know I don't know if hunters know what they want. It's caused more confusion now that they have melee hunter too. What kind of a weapon does a melee hunter want? Fish says, I like to imagine that most of the flying creatures are big enough that they would get extreme altitude sickness if they flew straight up a mountain. Yeah. It's true. Yes, I remember well that everything's hunter loot. Actually, that was part of my changelog. I made the joke that, like, night elf priests can use bows, so they're looking at bows. And, like, hunters had to allow them to get ranged attack power. I remember the days of min-maxing my agi, but I did that for rogue tanking, so. Ashbringer is just an iconic pickup for everyone. Hunters have Narug, and all of the two-hand melee classes get maces so you can get Skim Mom. Yeah. Oh, hey, buddy. No, I'm not feeding you. Okay, so there we have it. The mostly direct flight path I did was 2 minutes. This one was 4 minutes, roughly. Like if I'm... The way they have it is about 2 minutes longer than the other one. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I just know that when I'm going to Hyjal, I know it's gonna take a minute. That's all. All right, log back in. Just something more pedestrian. I had to check. I had to know for myself how big of a difference it was. It is kind of funny that it's just on the other side of the mountain, but there's like no terrain to really make anything look good or make sense. I mean, now what bomb someone's attuned? What can't she do? That's a good point. You could have used that time to go do some chores. Boy, I'm just a thunder cow. What can I do? We get the... I actually don't know. Oh, maybe that is the spell power hunter. I think it is. I mean, how often do they have corrupted Ashbringer? Would express flight paths be okay? I think that's more of a deeper philosophical and cultural question. I know it would rub people the wrong way. I know some people would like it, embrace it. I'm in Arathi Basin yelling at Alliance, having Ligma. You okay? Oh, I could try doing that. I think I'm going to try doing that. I have a little bit of time. I might actually get a... Maybe I've shown that off before. I actually don't know. You know what? Maybe we get crazy with it. I do a random... where is it? I haven't used looking for turtles in so long. Group finder. What do I want to do? Okay, it's probably going to be a loud noise. Just be prepared for that. I know a lot of people have been doing dungeons with the there's like daily quest. Do you know why Group Finder seems to not work in hardcore? Because you shouldn't be using it? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. I never encountered that, but that's because I never did dungeons on my hardcore character. Hold on. I think Mandalore wants to say hi again. Nope, he's trying to scam me for food. That's all he's good at. Why does the salt shaker take 43 seconds? I mean, you could try asking around in the hardcore channel. They might know why. I, again, wouldn't suggest taking random people with your life in your own hands. You know what I'm saying? But you do you. But that's probably that's my guess as to maybe why that's happening. Also, what's going on? No one wants to take Obama's one? Is looking for turtles broken? No one wants to play with Obama's one. She's a mighty Tauren. This is an outrage. Oh, maybe it's because a reset might be soon. I could see that being the reason. Haxor says it should work, for what it's worth. Do I have? Oh, I'm out of fish oil. Man, I gotta swim like a normal person. Hey, thanks Mythics for the raid. Appreciate you. I've seen some of your posts, man. I have to catch some of your streams at some point. I'm a very busy orc, but I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you making some Turtle WoW content. Now, right now, we finished the news. Everyone just catching up. We finished the news. I'm going to be making an edit of it sometime later. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit easier than last time. Lots of fun news. Talked a little bit about my interview with the Unreal Azeroth and Turtle 2.0 founder and architect, Cenarius. And getting bribed to give money to RP guilds so they can afford a guild tabard. Okay. Hold on. I think I have a way to do this. Wait, do they have a warlock? No, they don't. There is a secret passage, friend. I can show you the way. We're going to Stormwind Vaults. It'll take me a second to get over there, but trust. Horribly abusing my guild base's location. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Mythics. I appreciate you saying that. I've been at it for a while. I really like the Turtle WoW community. I'm glad we have other people starting to pick up the mantle and start making content themselves. This is the reason we're looking at kicking out what do you call it? The lunatics. They use this as a way to get into Northshire. That might die. It's a good time to remember to buy my onks, as I remembered them out. That could have been really embarrassing. You can't see it, but I had like an emote. Obamtwin knees buckle from the fall. So from here, I don't know whose guild base this is nowadays. I think someone took it over, but they have this here griffin. And you take this, and then bam, you can not have to deal with the Northshire Abbey. Oh, am I in character? I'm not. Mirror Lake's right here? Right. Oh, I need to get healing spec. Gotta remember to do that. Oh, do we have a... I don't... I need oranges. I just realized I really need oranges. I mean, I got here quickly. I still have to wait for my teammate. Okay, my horde friend. I am outside the sneaky way into Stormwind Vault. Oh man, anyone have oranges? Who is... Wait, am I... Do you need... Who was it? Who needed to find the way here? Where is everyone? Oh geez, Thraxis, Bishwat, and... No, everyone's pretty much on their way. So, oranges. Anyone have some? Oh, I need to take this time to respec. It's true, Blessed. Like, a lot of lobies will freak out. They're like, what's a horde doing here? And, yeah, fair enough. There's that spec. What do I have on? Old reliable. Swap on my healing gear. Healing gear. There it is. Bam. Look at that. I just signed on. Didn't think to grab any. I'm healing. That's a whoopsie from me. Just a start to many whoopsies. Oh yeah, that's true. But how would I communicate to anyone in Wicket? Hey Wicket, can you give me some Yeah, let's go! Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, someone got me. That's awesome. I got Devo Aura. Okay, I think they understand. Oh, I can't leave without dying, right? Okay, I will make oranges on the steps in front of the dungeon. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Pre-raid bis. I healthily outgear this guy. I need to make sure my key binding is up for nature swiftness. else? I have Spirit Link, but Spirit Link is such a letdown nowadays. It has a cool sound effect. That's the only thing I like about it now. Distributes 30% damage, but it lasts 30 seconds, but it has a 6-minute cooldown? Adrenaline Rush doesn't have that long of a cooldown. It's pretty wild. Gonna poke my head out and see what I can see. I don't remember where this puts me. I think wherever it is compromising. Oh, neat. Quests. All right. I could probably get those quests, right? Famous last words. Oh, come on. All right, what if I put down a mailbox? Will that help? Can I then jump up on that lip? Come on. Yeah, let's go. We're in a dungeon queue group. I got 40 oranges. I think I should be okay. Oh, Haxer, what was it? Has the changelog been posted yet? You said it's going to be interesting, but I don't know what that means. Thank you so much. Now I will definitely heal you. Second. Who is tanking? Are they inside? Oh, man. Did this guy even... Has this guy moved? The server is set to reset in 13 minutes, sadly. Did you see that? I won't abandon the group if they're going to do something, but I know they're going to get the dungeon done. We could have made the short run to last boss. It's not long, is it? Like a minute? I mean, for a elite squad who knows what they are doing, but I am a dumb torn. Sorry, talking to the group is just riveting stuff. I will heal you as you kill stuff. And there it is. Right off the bat, baby. I don't know who our tank is. Not that person. We not doing Wind Fury? I didn't see a Wind Fury there. That's crazy. I kind of forgot that I have, like, tier 3 healing gear. Getting mad carried by that gear right now. I'm gonna turn down the sound. Well, I want to have a little bit of sound, but it's getting very loud. Oh, you don't turn this down. There we go. I wanted to know when stuff's happening. Also, Haxor, you are sadly very correct. I can just kind of chain heal, and I see threat going on to the Paladin. I see threat going on to other people. Also, I'm trying to purposely get cleaved so I get some mana back. My T3 ass gonna heal you through hell. Down stone skin. I guess Agi, and then Hellspring. Oh, geez. Oop. Hello. Drop another one of these. They like to cast spells, so I put down grounding totems. It's great. Yeah, I'll do Wind Fury, Stone Skin, mana. Look at all these totems. This guy's wearing like no clothes with his T-Mog. You love to see it. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Come on. Oh, oh, the little mind control action going on. You love to see that. Pew pew. Yep. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of a cozy thing. Well, I gotta use my stupid totem ability that doesn't really work that well. Oh, jeez, these guys are a little squishy. Now put down a Fire Nova totem. That'll teach him. I think I might want to get in melee, just to help out. Flame tongue. Oh yeah, I could do that. You're right. You're right. Let me. I think I was putting down Nova for fun. All right, so. Oh, geez. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh, the water totem. There it is. Oh, geez. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, if I'm healing you, it's something probably went terribly wrong. Thank you, Nature Swiftness, for once again getting me out of a bind. Boss does frost. I can put down frost. Resist. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's bad. Oh, that's, yeah. Yo, homie ran? Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I needed shackles? That's interesting. Didn't realize that. Is that the way we came? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait. How? Are there mobs between me and you? Well, I can't get over there, sadly. It's usually like 5-10 minutes, Carito. Oh, thank you, Karito. I appreciate you. I think when the reset drops, I'll take a look at the changelog, and then Murag should be home, so I'll probably sign off after that. That Grell we had mind controlled. Yeah. I am streaming right now, and I need to look at the changelog during reset. I'm just breaking the news to them. You can taunt me live. Oh, I gotta get the link. Okay. Well, the restart is upon us. That's fine. Let's go to the news desk. That isn't anything. Oh, you can see my desktop. That's cute. All right. So we got. Turtle WoW forums. Okay, let's go. February 12th, the changelog. Yeah, see, I told you we were going to do the Valentine's Day stuff here. Can I get a little? No, that's fine. Okay, let's take a quick look. It is now possible to set your guild house at Calandrath in Silithus. Hunter's pet avoidance is no longer unintentionally affected by talents such as Unleashed Fury. Mongoose Bite will no longer reset the auto attack timer. Hunters, where's the spell attack hunter? You gotta be popping off about that one. Over the past months, we've had multiple revisions to Class Change 2, each update bringing every class spec closer to our intended design and performance. As good as this is for classes spec that weren't seeing a lot of play, we've always noticed that some level brackets of NPCs don't quite match the power compared to the updated classes. Therefore, NPCs in the mid to end game, level 10 through 57, will be receiving a minor buff to damage and health values. These will range from 4 to 7% depending on their current values compared to the standard. That's awesome. That's been a big complaint. Glad they made that change. We will roll out a new battleground queue system. Oh, guys, it's happening! The battleground queue system, they finally fixed it. Maybe, probably, hopefully, we'll see what happens. To combat ghost queuing and team imbalance. This rollout will be done on Telebim first and will go live on Nordinar soon after. New mount. Oh, guys, this is the thing I had in the news. They actually have the new mount. Plagued Riding Spider is a very low drop chance from Kel'Thuzad. Ooh, we love to hear that. All right. New mount, Cave Riding Spider. This is the one from the Twitter post. As a donation reward. That's a pretty cool looking mount. Love is in the air. A limited stock of lovely pink transmog items, pets, and mounts are back as donation rewards. I think I have the fox. Wait. Cryptex came here to post when is... There it is. Cryptex, it's for you. I don't know. You tell me. No word about that officially yet. Everlook Broadcasting. Live DJ hours, schedule, and information. This is huge. Live DJs on the radio, guys. If I could listen to copyrighted music, I would. But seriously, check out the radio. Don't listen to it for me. I'm boring. I'm like, whatever. Actual, like, music with requests, stuff like that. Oh, come on. I love that stuff. All right. A special Valentine's Day treat by the radio team and voice actors. Enjoy More Than Swords. I think we can listen to this one because it's a custom song. Let me turn off the regular music and we'll listen to this together as a family. Will this play sound? Oh, you guys don't hear that. I hear it, but you don't. Audio sources. Brave Audio. This would be February 12th. That one. Okay. All right, let's see if this works now. I'm not a React king, so if you want to watch it, give their YouTube channel the see, I'm subscribed. You should be subscribed too. And of course I will like it because the radio team's awesome. They do this stuff. Go check it out. Support it. Who else makes content like this? Nobody. Pretty easy changelog for being honest with you guys. I mean, the actual changes were pretty small, but pretty massive. I think these two are going to be a big deal for hunters with their melee performance. This could go sideways. I don't know. If they overtune or they undertune, we'll see. And this one is a long time coming. I'm super excited for the PvP community. I've been advocating behind the scenes to get it fixed because it's been since as early as, I believe, September of 2024 that this has been an issue. I'm really happy to see the team finally get it fixed. I know it was a really complex problem. That's awesome. And there you go. So at the for anyone who's watching the VOD or wants to watch a VOD, the beginning was sort of the straight news. Then we did some discussion, had some rants by me, jumped into the game for a little bit, and then, here we are at the most recent changelog. So, enjoy the rest of your week. I will be editing down a version of the earlier part of the news for a video for people that don't want to listen to me blather between stuff. That's all I got. Murug's home. If I don't get off the computer soon, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Cryptex, yes, it really was an issue. Well, I'm talking like 3v10 Warsong Gulch issue. Yeah. You better hurry and take those suspenders off. I love these suspenders, man. It's like a power. All right. So, thank you everyone to watch. Whether you started at the beginning, you just caught up now. Appreciate your support. Remember to, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you got Prime or whatever, you can always drop that on the Twitch. I am affiliate. And if you're YouTube and you got it like that, give me a super chat or something. Give me your money. This is a shakedown. Everybody take care of yourself. Be good to one another. Keep in mind that when you're playing video games, the goal of video games is to have fun. Make sure you're doing that. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Bye, guys.